It's time for Radio Rebel Movie Reviews. There's no way the guy editing this poster felt proud of his work and felt like this movie will serve people great entertainment. If this movie was made in 2020, it would be called Podcast Punk. Deborah truly shines in this one. Her wish to spread joy and music throughout her fedora-laden high school through the good word of Radio Rebel is an admirable feat. Even better are her facial expressions. With the slightest raise of an eyebrow, Deborah conveys 1,000 words, revealing a tortured soul, that of a confidential high school DJ. Invented acting. She does the Kubrick stare. Hey, Debbie, how about you do anything but blink 70 times this take? Debbie Ryan is cursed with constantly looking like she may or may not have forgot to turn the oven off. 7 minutes in, and I had already felt the most insurmountable wave of dread to ever hit my feeble human body. This was a 90-minute self-inflicted panic attack that had me pausing every second just to regain my breath. This film is inhuman, and I kinda loved it for it. Fedora count, 27 in total. Not enough fedoras. 2 stars for Debbie Ryan's big horrid wig and punchable mug. The iMovie transitions between scenes, the costuming department's horny frenzy for woven hats on all but a few characters, Tara screaming,
"I'm afraid to show people the real me!"
followed by a bizarre visual edit giving the illusion of her ascension to the rapture, the ever-timeless teen movie mantra, say no to the status quo, be you, and the surprisingly compelling moral depth of the movie's antagonist, Stacy, when faced with Radio Rebel's terrifying cult-like emotional and psychological manipulation. I think the hot girl was the victim in this movie.
She's the kind of girl who's not afraid to ask a dancing sandwich for some help.
The Debbie Ryan memes did not equate to the worth of watching this again. And I'm telling you, Stacy is the victim. Gavin being the dancing sandwich is one of the top 10 plot twists of all time. He was her turkey on rye, and she was his rebel who wasn't afraid to ask a dancing sandwich for help. And God help anyone who disrespected his turkey girl. Who the heck names a love interest Gavin? I've come to the conclusion that the guy in this is a mix of Shawn Mendes and Pete Davidson, and I hate that. The fact that Stacy now stars in Hallmark movies does not surprise me one bit.
I got a minus in participation, but you can't give me a minus for who I am. Because how do we project the status quo when the status quo is status quo?
You did that, Deborah. Please don't ever do it again, though. Debbie Ryan fascinates me so much. She's an anomaly. Thanks for the ginger representation, I guess? In a scene in which she supposedly promotes individuality, Radio Rebel instructs all her listeners to wear red as a sign of their individuality. And this isn't satire, it's genuinely played straight, as if everyone wearing the same thing is actually some cool statement about how they're all unique. It's hilariously bad. Radio Rebel to be guillotined in the town square. Radio Rebel wanted in 34 countries. If I were her, I'd use my platform to spread misinformation. How did no one have any idea that it was her? Why did she wear her beanie so far back on her head? Why did everyone do everything she said? I'm so confused. If you were to lightly blow on the beanie on Debbie Ryan's head, they would fall off. Debbie's clip-on fringe versus women in fedoras, 2012. Nobody won. Screw this movie for making me think that I too would look cool wearing fingerless gloves. And that Disney, of all people, invented Morp. This movie is my sleep paralysis demon. This movie is the reason why girls who were born from 1998 to 2002 don't know how to talk to the boys they like. Every rewatch you notice new details, and this watch I noticed that bizarre faux high five going on in the background during the scene where Audrey threatens to scream. And the dragon fruit blog Tara's mom is looking at is just an image of a Word document, it seems? Pause the film and check the page layout and the URL to see what I mean. Top 3 funniest moments.
Radio Dribble should pay for pulling a stunt like that. Radio Feeble!
And when Stacy was bullying the girl with the broken neck. You're laughing. Radio Rebel gave us the right to free speech and you're laughing. I am cursed with doing the Debbie Ryan face anytime someone mentions any celebrity crush of mine. Cue the Hannah Montana.
Oh, gay.
I think the reason I'm so horny is because I keep watching all these dumb romance movies made for children where they aren't even allowed to kiss at the end, so it's all that build-up just for nothing. I waited 1 hour and 25 minutes for the hair tuck. Worth it. I would like to believe that I'm a more likable person than Debbie Ryan. My favorite part is when she says, "It's radio time," and rebels all over them. Debbie Ryan tapped into some kind of ancient cosmic truth here. I don't know what it is, and I don't think my generation will see the likes of it again. Radio Rebel inspired me to be my true self. When I feel down in the future, I'll be thinking of Tara disguising herself as a hero we all need. Because there is a hero hiding in all of us. A beautiful piece of art that made me feel all sorts of things. I would definitely recommend watching this with loved ones because we all need a heartwarming movie like this sometimes. 1 star.
My one thing was I went into the Disney Channel building and I sat down with the president of Disney Channel and I said, I want to make history. And that's what this is.
Huge thank you to my Patreon members, my little ruse, Seltzer Fountain Man, Kuski55, Logan, Fallen Vexen, and Sam. Check the link in my description if you want to see what benefits you get by supporting me through Patreon each month. And also thank you to my YouTube channel members, my mini ruse, AD, and Taylor Thompson. You guys rock! And of course, a super huge thanks to everyone who suggested that I read Radio Rebel reviews for a video, and thank you very much for watching. If it wasn't for you viewers, I wouldn't be making videos at all. Let me know in the comments, who do you do the Debbie Ryan hair tuck for? Who do you think of or see and you do the little hair tuck? I'll see you in the next video.